Hey, what's up, everybody? So, happy Tuesday slash Wednesday. We are getting ready to roll into Wednesday. Video is coming very, very late due to that's when I had time. So, this video is going to be of two different things. This is going to be my keto protocol, basically what I do to stay on keto, so on and so forth, a few tips and tricks, as well as some personal info, kind of a background on me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content, please share. I apologize for the raspiness in my voice. It has been a very, very long day, and I have been struggling with loss of voice for a little while now. It's, as far as we know, not COVID. I have tested negative for COVID once, but unfortunately, my entire household has gotten sick 3 different times, and one of them was all of us lost our voice and had a horrible neck ache. And before that, I lost my voice and had a fever. And now I'm going through the voice thing again. So please bear with me. So first, we're going to dig into the keto protocol. We're going to give you the meat and potatoes, or as I lovingly like to call it, the meat and cauliflower, because on keto you don't eat potatoes. So first and foremost, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer. One, I am doing 75 hard, which I will link the podcast below. So if you are curious about what that is, you can listen to it and find out what it's all about. Second of all, as of yesterday, I did enter the first form summer sprint transformation contest, 8-week transformation contest. So my diet and routine is based on the results that I'm wanting to get with those 8 weeks. So I'm kind of wanting to accelerate the process a little bit, as well as I don't have cheat meals because of 75 hard. Okay, and first thing that is very, very key, period, is hydration, is water. Good rule of thumb is, of course, a gallon a day, which if you're doing 75 hard, you have to anyway. That's one of the things on your list. But a common question people get is, well, how do I know how much water I should drink? Because, a gallon's a lot, or I've heard that it's a gallon. I've heard it's a gallon and a half. A good rule of thumb is a gallon because that's just easy to remember. However, the proper amount, or so what I found in research, is your body weight cut in half is the ounces you should drink. So if you're 150 pounds, 75 ounces of water a day. If you're 300 pounds, 150 ounces of water a day. I'm not the best with math, so I'm not going to come up with some random number like 182.5 pounds split in half, because I can't come up with that off the top of my head. Alright, so I will apologize for my appearance, but I won't at the same time, because it is the end of the day. I have washed my makeup off. I've taken my contacts out. I'm tired. If you can see right there, that's my little tiny 2-year-old baby tiny human. See, Ben? The terrible twos are real, ladies and gentlemen. You will notice my eyes will shift from the camera to down here, because it is just kind of habit to look at the screen. So please don't mind that. All right, and I am working on a setup so that these videos come a little bit more seamless. But as you guys know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I do just keep it real. Okay. And as for the scheduling, that will come after the 18th of my keto kitchens and blah, blah, blah. If you guys want to see the keto kitchens in real time, once I'm able to start doing them, please add me on Facebook. And after you add me, please message me and let me know what brought you to my page on Facebook. Because a lot of times I will go through my Facebook and eliminate people if there has been little to no interaction between us. So, first and foremost, my keto protocol is now getting mixed in with intermittent fasting. When I started keto before, when I started keto before, I didn't mix in intermittent fasting. I have done keto several times. I just wasn't able to stick with it because I right away jumped in very, very strict keto, and that just did not work out for me. So I do lazy keto because I'm not stellar at tracking my macros on an app, as I explained, I believe, in my last video. So I have now started to introduce intermittent fasting. I'm going to start with a 6-hour feeding window, and the rest of the day I'm not going to eat. But I do plan on shrinking that down to a 4-hour. Again, I apologize. Shrinking that down to a 4-hour. And then my ultimate goal is to go Nomad, which is 1 meal a day. But I do plan on having my eating window for Nomad to be a 2-hour window, so I'm not like sit down, shove all the food down my throat, make myself sick. I want to be able to enjoy the food a little bit and be able to have more nutrient dense meal items in my meal, so on and so forth. But that's for another video. So typically right now, without the fasting windows in, because that is starting to play in, probably is going to start Thursday. I start on random days. That's just kind of how I am. But right now, my fasting window, just because it's how it works out, is I stop eating around 9 o'clock at night, and I do not eat again. Between 8 and 9, I stop eating, and I do not eat again until noon. Now, how I break my fast at noon typically is 3 pieces of uncured bacon and 2 fried eggs, 2 fried large eggs. I just fry them up in what's left over of the grease from the bacon. If it's excessive grease, if the bacon has put off a lot of grease, or to me what would seem like a lot of grease, I do drain some out, just because I just don't want to ingest that much bacon grease. I also pair a half of avocado. The seasoning that I use is everything but the bagel seasoning. You can get it on Amazon unless you happen to be near a Costco. Apparently they have it there. They don't have it at any local supermarkets or Sam's Club here where I'm at, so I get it off of Amazon. That is typically my staple meal of the day. The rest of the day, if and when I eat, it is typically very small meals, if not kind of snacking, which I'm trying to eliminate. But I am a single mama. I do have a 2-year-old that is very, 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 very wired for sound all day long. She's on the go constantly, and I do 2 workouts a day, one of which is outside. Again, that's part of 75 Hard. Plus, I'm, just trying to get in better shape. So I'm looking around to look at the snacks and stuff I have, guys. So a lot of the snacking that I will include if I'm going to have a snack is there's Smart Sweets. You can get those in the candy aisle. They have gummy bears, Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, Peach Rings, and their version of Starburst. I am not a fan of the plain gummy bears, and I'm not a fan of the Starburst or the Swedish Fish. They just aren't to my liking. I like the Sour Patch Kids and the Peach Rings. That's not what they're called, but... So those are Smart Snacks. Also, Quest Cookies. Again, you got to read the back, guys. I will do a video breaking down how to do your macros and stuff like that. Another video. Quest chips are good too if you can afford them. Again, keto foods are a little bit more on the pricey side. If you're an ice cream person, Halo Top does a good one. I haven't gotten to try Rebel or any of the other ones. I know they're even making like in-store brands. So like Safeway Select, Great Value, depending on what part of the country you're in. So that's that. But typically, after I eat that breakfast, to me that's a lot of food in my system. I don't eat again until dinner. I don't eat another solid, decent-sized meal until dinner. And for dinner, it's typically chicken. It's a protein, chicken, beef. So a beef patty, chicken breast, chicken thighs, something like that. I'm not big on chicken thighs, even though you're supposed to have the fattier cuts of meat. I will typically do just chicken breast with broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, something like that. That's just kind of how I go. Or I will make keto pasta, various other keto-friendly meals. I make what's called a chaffle. I have that recipe linked below. Or not linked below, it's in one of my former videos, guys, just a couple videos back. Or I've done the stuffed avocado, or I've done the deconstructed stuffed avocado for dinner, which is basically a avocado salad. So, but typically what I run off of all day, no lie, if you follow me on any social media platform, more so Facebook, because I'm most active on my Facebook when it comes to keto-related things. And do know this is probably going to be about a 20-minute long video, guys. So, I'm sorry the lighting is a little goofy. But when it comes to what I use to keep me in ketosis, because of the fact that the smallest things can throw you out of ketosis, like stress. Again, have a 2-year-old. I have very stressful days. I'm a very high-strung person by nature. I'm a former correctional officer, so the type of jobs that I have done in my lifetime, very stress-filled. I worked as a security guard before COVID. Since COVID, I have unfortunately not been able to work, and it's not looking like that's going to be turning out any better right now with the state of how everything's is. But so what I do to keep myself in ketosis, because I am a very high-strung person, because I am very stressed out, and because I can't necessarily implement fasting all the time. I haven't got my body primed to be able to fast all day, all night type thing. And because I just don't, I can't ingest that much fat all the time. I don't have a gallbladder, so I have to be kind of, the way I have, there's a protocol I have to follow to do keto, which I will do a video on that at some point. But right now, what I do is, and this is really good for any of you soda drinkers, I drink what's called Keto Ups. These right here. This one is the orange vanilla cola. Maybe I can get the lighting a little better, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to wake up the tiny human. I want to wake up the beast. So, there you go. This one, like I said, is the orange vanilla cola. I also have cherry lightning and Big Apple. Big Apple is definitely very, very appley. And cherry lightning, I like it too, but that is definitely by far my favorite. By far my favorite. Another thing I do, especially when I decide I'm going to fast for longer periods of time and I'm going to break a fast, or I just feel like crap, is better broth. And this one is keto time. I need to get me some French onion, but this is better broth. Another thing I drink, and I mean, when I say I drink this shit all day, I drink like 6-7 a day of these varying products. Keto Nats. This one is lime thyme. I have a multitude of flavors. If I'm if I got a sweet tooth and I'm thinking, orange dreamsicle time, or there's a chocolate one too, but I'm more of an orange dreamsicle type person. Kind of noticed the thing, the soda's orange too. I do the Keto Pro, OS Pro, and this actually has MCT oil in it, and it is dairy, so if you kind of get a funny tummy from dairy, you gotta be careful with this. I take this, I mix this with a nut milk, so almond, cashew, sugar, usually free of flavors and stuff like that, so, and this with a little heavy whipping cream on top. It's pretty good. Or you can just mix heavy whipping cream in this too. And then, if I really need a lot of caffeine, which I do some days, I have my Unleashed. This one is cherry. It tastes like black cherry. I personally like the one, a lot of people say it tastes like pina colada, but to me it tastes like, it's our blue one, and I forget what it's called. I personally think it tastes like ocean water that you get at Sonic. It's really, really good. And when I drink my coffee in the morning, this is my go-to keto cream. I actually even mix this in hot tea. Like, seriously, I drink Bengal Spice hot tea and Irish breakfast hot tea. Mix this into it. It is really, really good. And with this, and these just mix in water. These and the packet that I showed you, red, the Unleashed, you just mix that in. I like it preferably in ice cold water. So this, I take this with a packet of this. That sound you hear, guys, is my throat because it's so raw. I'm clicking it. But this is Mitoplex. And this gives you your electrolytes. A lot of people use Himalayan sea salt to do that. I just mix one of these in there and it kind of takes the guesswork out for me. Now, all of that, if you're interested in any of those, I do trial packs. Sorry, guys. Got a little up close personal. I do trial packs of those. I offer trial packs of those. I do what's called an up cup bundle, which means you get one of the sodas and you get a variety of the other stuff. If you are interested in that, I will be doing a video solely based on those products. They are what help keep me in ketosis. The keto soda puts you in ketosis within a half hour. And the packets of the keto nat and stuff puts you within an hour. So that keeps me from falling out of ketosis. Prior to me doing 75 hard, the reason I was drawn to it so much is because, like I said, I do have a 2-year-old, so she will come up to me, mommy, do you have a gummy bear with me, or have a bite of ice cream or something like that. And I'm going to tell my 2-year-old, oh no, I'm sorry, I do keto. So that would help me keep in it. Since then, without trying, my daughter has actually kind of started following more of the keto regimen, and she will eat keto ice cream when she's like, mommy, I want ice cream, or I want pizza and ice cream. She wasn't feeling good a few days ago, and that's what she wanted was pizza and ice cream. I got a Quest pizza, and I got Halo Top ice cream, and she's fine with it. She actually likes them better than the regular, and I don't like her having a lot of sugar anyway, so that works out. But before everybody jumps down in the comments, why are you doing that to your kid, blah, 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 blah. She still has Goldfish crackers. She still eats Doritos. She still has SpongeBob gummies, stuff like that. That stuff is not stuff she typically eats a lot of, and that stuff she doesn't typically ask me to try. It's more when she wants, like I said, pizza and ice cream, when she wants to do stuff like that. So that's what helps me stay in ketosis. And that's what helps me with me always being on the go. It's a lot easier for me to have a water bottle like this or a shaker cup with ice water in it. Open up one of those packets, shake it up. I don't have the lid on this, there's water all everywhere. Or have one of these sodas already chilled with me. Drink that. Get in my ketones, stay in ketosis, and be fine. That's what I do. Not everybody's got to do it, but I'm telling you, it has been a game changer for me. Absolute game changer. It's helped me get rid of the brain fog, and I mean, my brain fog was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It has given me more energy. I'm lucky if I get 2-3 hours of sleep at night sometimes, because this little one sleeps in the bed with me, and she lays long ways and kicks me, and above and beyond that, I have a really, really, really bad back. I've broken it twice, and I recently, in the last 3 months, was in a massive car accident. I slammed my Mustang into a gas pump because the brakes went out, and that really, really screwed up my back, so I am in chronic pain. I don't get a lot of sleep, and because of that, I don't have a lot of energy, and this has helped with that. Like, I'm able to keep up with my little one. I'm able to just go, 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 go. Apologize, guys. The other thing, the big thing for me was less cravings. During quarantine, my mom drinks a lot of sweet tea. She loves sweet tea, so I drink sweet teas with my mom. I just, she'd get one, I'd get one. McDonald's does the $1 large drinks. 2 large sweet teas, and then I seen this thing on TikTok where if you add half and half to a sweet tea, it's really good. So I did that. So I was doing that, and it was sweet tea, sweet tea, sweet tea. I'm not much of a candy person, but because I started drinking the sweet teas, and I got this really weird addiction to jujubes. Oh no, I'm sorry, juju fruits, not jujubes. Jujubes is the little tiny ones. But juju fruits. And I mean, like, I have 2 boxes of those a day, and then a sweet tea, or 2 sweet teas, and they kind of mixed into each other, but they actually were 2 separate issues. Like, I did the juju thing, and then I did the sweet tea thing. Sorry, guys, my throat is bugging me a lot. But, so when I went keto, so what I did, honestly, is I looked in the mirror and went, I got a problem, dude. Like, I got it. I got to walk away from this. I need to lose this quarantine 15, and then some. I actually have a 100-pound weight loss goal in the next year. And so keto was my way to do it, because I like keto. Keto is sustainable for me. And I had never dealt with, I was more of a salt person. I had never dealt with such bad sugar cravings, and it was horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible sugar cravings. And this stuff has knocked them out. Like, I am kind of an emotional eater, and one of those type of people that I get bored, I eat, all that. This stuff keeps me from doing that. Like, I can be, my little girl can be eating something sweet, somebody around me can be eating something sweet, and in all honesty, as long as I have my ketones, I'm good. So, that's my protocol. If you guys have any questions about that, please comment below. But I really do suggest you go find me on one of my social media platforms and message me there, and I can help get you steered in the right direction. Okay. So a little personal note, you will find below my Cash App and my Venmo linked. Before anybody judges me, my source of income currently, because I ran out of standard unemployment, I'm waiting to see if I qualify for the pandemic relief, and I won't know for a minute. My source of income is ketones, and I'm new to the company, and just getting my feet wet in that. And not everybody's looking for health and wellness products. Okay, so because I want to help as many people as possible, and I know some people can't afford supplements on top of a diet. I understand that. I've been there 1,000 times before. Because of the fact that I use these products, I don't have to buy as much food for myself. And I mean, she's 40 pounds and 3 foot tall. She doesn't take up much food, so I can afford food for her easily. And I honestly don't eat that much because I, on average, eat about a meal and a half a day. So I have those linked below because I have been asked to give my opinion on various keto products. People want keto kitchens. They want keto style fast food recommendations, and not just, oh, hey, what do you recommend at Taco Bell? And then look up keto at Taco Bell and then post an app. People are actually asking me to, if I'm willing to go order that meal and give it an honest to God review. And I want to do that for you. I want to do that for people that this is the easier thing to do. Just play a YouTube video. They put it on in the car, pump it through their speakers. They put it on their earphones while they're running on the treadmill or taking a walk, because it's just easier to do. I've done it 1,000 times. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to tell you if high key is good, if protein cereal is good, if Atkins bars are better than Quest bars, if Quest bars are better than Premier Protein bars, if there is actually a better bar, if Lily's chocolate bars are any good, if Chalk Zero makes a good chocolate product, if Pork King pork rinds are all they're cracked up to be, if using pork rinds as a breading works to make breaded chicken breast. For that stuff to happen, guys, I have to have money. The money that I have is earmarked for taking care of my daughter and keeping us comfortable. Okay? So for me to grow this channel and for me to be able to do those type of things, those are linked below in case you do want to help. And I would hope on top of that you would give me a suggestion of something you want to see on this channel. I don't expect anybody to do it. I'm not asking you to. So please don't jump in the comment section. Don't find me on one of my other social media platforms and bash me. That's just the nature of the beast, okay? I'm a single mom. I have a 2-year-old. I'm doing it all on my own. I don't get child support. I don't get any type of state aid. Nothing like that. I'm waiting to find out if I'm going to get the unemployment extension. I do an at-home business because I do not have any other option. I do not have daycare. Daycare places here are shut down because of COVID. The type of jobs that are open here are jobs that are literally 10-hour days for 11 days straight. And I am not lying about that. 10-hour days, 11 days on, 3 off. The only person I have for my daughter is my mother. I'm not going to give her age because she'll get mad if she ever finds this video, but she's above the average age. She is in the very much retirement age. So, and she has her own health problems. She has lupus, and she has a breathing issue and stuff like that. So she can handle my daughter, who is on the rampage 24/7. Like I said, the terrible twos are real. They have a great bond. My mom and daughter get along amazingly. My mom loves her to death, but she can only handle her for a day or two before she wears out. And I have no other family around, no one else who can watch my daughter. So I have no choice right now but to make an at-home business work. And that is what I'm doing by giving all this information out. And by making these videos and doing Keto Kitchens live as soon as my Facebook gets over its glitch, and posting content on Facebook and posting content on Instagram. And the content I do on TikTok is not as keto related, but that's kind of more of me being a goof or me expressing myself in different ways. But I do some great content there too. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why those are linked below. Please, let's refrain from judgment. We're all going through hard times. We're all going through shitty times. I'm not judging anybody. I'd hope nobody would judge me. I want to keep making this content, guys. I want to be able to order high key. I want to be able to, get more keto finds, make more keto meals, because I know not all of you are going to do like me and make quick keto dinners and are interested in just making a quick chaffle burger or a quick keto spaghetti. Like, some of you actually want to know what it's like to have keto shepherd's pie or keto lasagna, and that takes a lot more finance and a lot more effort, because that's ingredients that, honestly, in case it's something she doesn't like, I can't risk making a whole pan of lasagna and it being left just for me, because I'm not really a big lasagna person. That's just my thing. Okay, guys? So please, please, please subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you want to know, what kind of keto content you want. This channel will not be solely about keto, but that is going to be the primary focus. It is also going to follow my journey with 75 Hard, as well as my transformation journey. All of it. So, we're pushing into the half-hour mark. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you watched it this far. Remember, guys, I'm always raw on this channel. I'm raw on my social media, period. You're going to get me unfiltered. You're going to get me unedited. You're just going to get me as is. I know sometimes I space out. I know sometimes that probably is irritating. I know all that fun, funky stuff. You guys are dealing with me having a sore throat and having a click in my throat because of that. I'm just coming to you real, okay? This is when I could get time to make this video. She's sleeping, so you got me now. That's that. Please comment. Please share. Please let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I will hopefully be coming at you with one more video this week, and I will start scheduling keto kitchens, keto product reviews, as well as more information on the keto products I use in specific, as well as helpful in the kitchen products to help you make your keto foods, like little mini waffle makers, little mixers, so on and so forth. Have a great week, guys. God bless.